some question to make him think what he has to do. So here, what is the diversities between mentoring and coaching? You as a coach, you cannot even tell the coachee what he has to do. If you tell him, so it means that you give him a mentoring section. While in a coaching section, you just ask them questions, raise their awareness, and also you can give them feedback if needed. Some questions can be why you want to do this, what you have to do this, and what is the important things about this. And as a coach at the time, I did not give him any answer for the question. I let him think. There are more flexibility to find out the answer for Toastmaster Ilham. But when Toastmaster Ilham needs my guidance, I change my head into a mentor. I give some instruction. I give also the advice. And the most important thing is that I tell what he has to do. In this session, I do two sides. Sometimes I have to be a mentor. Sometimes I have to be a coach. The diversity is clear when you see here between a mentor and also the coach. Just give simple question. Let your coachee reflect what he or they think about in order to raise the awareness. Never ever give the advice or give a harsh instruction or tell them, because if you do this one, you switch yourself as a mentor. Let the flexibility thinking go into your coaching. Thank you very much, and back to you.
Wow, such a great speaker. Thank you, Toastmaster Eddie, about the speech that you give to us. We already know about how to different between a mentor and coach. And we just take 1 minute to break before we continue the next speaker. Thank you. 1 minute break, start from now. Okay, thank you for 1 minute. It's already done. And we have a second speaker, foreign up from us, from Chennai, India. This is very great, PTM Ponggal Punita. And we would like to call the evaluator, BTM Atma Devita. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, Tom. So today I would like to introduce our second speaker, Toastmaster Ponggal Punita, long way from India. So that's the benefit of having online meeting. We can see another speaker from another country. So she is an educator. She is a teacherpreneur, a coach, and also an expert in terms of parenting and also education, because she's an accomplished educator. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you the project. So this is a level 5 project, a speech from 18 until 22 minutes. And the project is called Prepare to Speak Professionally. Toastmaster Pongal Punita, I am me and Mia. I am me and Mia, Toastmaster Pongal Punita.
I would like to make a correction here. Timer, I had given you the topic as so be it. And in the agenda, it has come as so be it only. So the topic is so be it. I'm sorry. Yeah. I didn't change the evaluation form. So be it. Yeah. Thank you. So be it. What does it tell you? It gives you the drive to drive you into what you are driven. Let me get into sharing my presentation and telling you what is to be, so be it. So be it. You have 3 main religions in India where we have this main word, the sacred words, which are called Tadastu, Amen, and Amin. Tadastu means may your dreams come true. Amen. So be it. Amen. It is so, or so it is. So all religions, all of us, all religions bless us as so be it. You will get what you drive yourself into. When I moved in, I'm going to start with a personal story. I come from an Indian background, a South Indian background, where we are from very small villages. We look into the horoscope. Horoscope readers are very much looked up for every other important decision in life. So for my daughter, they read that the horoscopes, she has to get married before she was 21 years old or after 28 years old. There were a lot of stories around it. Somewhere I had the thought that I should get her married before 21. Being a single parent and having a second daughter after her, I wanted her to get married on time. That's all. Today, the processes that we are going to discuss here are going to tell you how I got that accomplished. This is the photo which I taken during her wedding. Those are my daughters and my son-in-law. It happened on the 18th of April, 2014. Moving on to what is it? How does it happen? Your desires are the little love letters from your soul. They are the glimmers and clues of what is there to be explored and uncovered. Let me give you with an example. I was a very small kid before I went to school. So my elder brother was admitted in a school, a little far away from home. It was an English medium school, a central board school where the administration happens from the country capital, Delhi. So my brother was admitted, but I was not taken to that school. So I went on telling on the road as I was walking, we should also go on. I should also get it on. I should also get it on. I went on telling this and seeing my drive, my dad admitted there into that school. So that desire, which served as a love letter from my soul, uncovered that desire through my dad. So what is it that tells you how you can do it? I quote Mahatria here, where he says, if you have a desire, trust that you also have the gifts and means to manifest it. It is not that a thought comes in you if you don't have the power to manifest it. So what do? all things that are one. And when you want something, all the universe conspires in helping you achieve it. So says Paulo Coelho and The Alchemist. What do you mean by this? Again, let me share a story with you. I was in my 12th standard pre-degree. After that, you go to college. So I was in my +2, and it happened that I had joined a new school from 11th and 12th. I was in a new school. That school was encouraging one student from their own school who had been there from grade 1. So I was a new student. So every time I was not encouraged to get a very good marks or come first in the class. I had been a very good student, very studious student, excelling student from my little classes. So it happened that when I went in, I went on telling I want to get that first place. I don't want to, because I'm used to getting that first rank. It happened that my dad announced a prize in that school for the person who comes first in a board exams in 12th standard. I challenged my dad that I'll be the one who will be getting that prize. Believe me, my dear friends, I, who had never come first in my class during my school, from the board exams, I stood first in the school. And I won that cash award from my dad also. So when you want something, when your drive is really deep, you will have the universe conspiring to helping you to achieve it. So how do you do it? When you dream big, you have to believe it. When you dream big, if you don't believe in them, there's no point. So when you have your dreams very big, it might look logically impossible today, but doesn't matter. Believe. When the thought has come in you, there is a capability in you, and hence that thought has come in you. So believe in your thoughts. And whatever you think you can do or believe you can do, please start doing it. Take action. Action has magic, grace, and power in it. So I'm going to again tell you how it happened. I'm going to explain a few steps with you through how I accomplished this, buying this house where I'm sitting and talking to you. First thing is deciding what you want. I had an issue when I had to give the address to the government. Since I did not have my own house, I had given the address of my brother. And my brother was not very happy about me getting a government address with using his house address. He spoke, which hurt me very deeply. I came and I felt I should have a new house of my own. So I decided what I wanted. And when I decided I wanted, what did I do? Did I have the money? Did I have the plan? No. I just surrendered to my faith. I said, my God, this is what I feel I should have. I don't know, but then I feel I should have. That's all. I didn't go worrying or overthinking about it. I just went and surrendered to my faith. So when you have decided what you want, the first thing is just surrender to your faith. And next, you have to listen to that inner voice. This house was en route to my temple, which I used to visit regularly. So whenever I used to cross this house, I used to get an electric pull from this house. I used to wonder, what is this feeling? What does it tell me? But believe me, I just listened to that inner voice. I heard that inner voice. And it happened that in one situation, we had to shift near this building. I had some reason for which I had to find a house near this building. So I told my son-in-law, let us go in and find a house. When we came in to rent a house here, there was an offer going in, and they asked me if I'm ready to buy a house. The sign was pushing me, or the sign was for me to tell me to get into the house. So pay attention to the sign. You decided what you want. You surrendered it to the universe. You listen to your inner voice and then pay attention to the sign. I said, something is happening. They're asking me to do it. So without thinking about how am I going to accomplish it, I moved on to the next step, paying in advance for the house. Do not worry about the how. Without worrying about how is it going to happen, I submitted, as I have surrendered to my faith, I paid in advance to the house. Once I paid the advance to the house, I left it to my faith and I trusted the process. Trusting the process is very important. Don't bother about how is it going to happen. Will this? I had some issues. I had some bank issues, which had been my obstacle. So there were issues, but I just went in with the process. And what do you do next after trusting the process? Just go with the flow. I was going for a loan through one banker. That banker was really harsh. I cannot allow, being a school principal, having been used to getting respected by people, all of a sudden somebody talks harsh with me. No, I can't accept that. So I said, no, hell with you. And I moved on. Accidentally, I wanted a bank statement from another bank. That manager offered to give me the loan himself. He offered. So just go with the flow. I went, met him, and he did things. Did I have hurdles? Is it that I didn't have any hurdles? There were enough hurdles. The first hurdle was my limiting beliefs. So what did I do? Because I had some issues which I need a bank statement. I couldn't get it because that bank is almost 600 kilometers away from me. So what do we do? Lot of issues. So here I put aside, I said, things are flowing. I have left it to my faith. Let me trust the process. Let me go with the flow. And I said, okay, I have given an advance. He made me give the advance, so it is going to happen. And I put that limiting beliefs aside, and I visualized hitting that target. I visualized coming here. I visualized there's a swimming pool here. So I visualized taking my grandson to the swimming pool. I visualized enjoying there's a long corridor. I have a personal long corridor. I visualize having plants there. There are 2 balconies here. I visualize my resting place there with plants and my reading space. Another place where you have every little thing started visualizing. So when you decide what you want, when you surrender to your faith, when you listen to your inner voice, after that, when you be concentrating on the signs without bothering about the how, trust the process and go on. These are things that we have to do. What are those things that we should not do? We should not allow our limiting beliefs to grow. And then visualization. Go to the simple details of it and visualize. So when I started visualizing, the next thing was, do you become attached to it? When we want something, we become so attached to it. Like you keep reeling over it. You keep brooding over it. You feel, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. But without that, if you can keep yourself detachedly attached, don't get too much of attention to it. Just keep yourself, okay, it's happening. Just have that trust. And when you have that trust, and when you leave it, you will see it has been there. It has been sown there deep. And every conditions are becoming optimum. When every condition is becoming optimum, you will see that it is happening. So this is the photograph taken during the housewarming of our house. So my dear friends, when you think logically, it might look very, very, very tough. So be it, might be so philosophical. It might look very deep, nothing like that. I'm a person here, I can very well tell you any number of stories from my life as to how so be it has worked in my life. So what are the main points that have worked here? Clear with your intentions. How clear are you with your intentions? Make your intention's very clear. How do we do it? Start writing. When you decide what you want, start writing. Phrase it, rephrase it, rephrase it, erase it, and write it again until you come to a picture of clarity of what you want. And once you've decided on that, believe that with all your energy. Believe it's going to happen. You're going to be there. Start experiencing you there, where you want to go and see yourself there. What dress are you wearing? What is the makeup that you are there? What is the smell that you're getting around? Who is near you? What kind of voices are you hearing? Who is telling what? So here's somebody encouraging you, telling something positive to you. So believe with all your energy and start being there. Once you start being there, your thoughts are very, very powerful. You know that. So this energy from your thoughts will unfold the path naturally. It might look very, very far. When you travel in a car, you will be able to see the road only to a distance which the headlight can show. You will not be able to see the destination from your starting point. So don't expect the ending point to be seen before you start. Just as much as you can see, you have a loftier dream. Let that be there. But then from here, what all can be done? At times, we might feel that we are not going in our track. Just pause, relax, and look at it. Are you working towards what you are dreaming for? If not, go within. Ask yourself, pause. You will hear that inner voice guiding you, which will naturally unfold the path. Trust the divine powers of nature. The universe creates everything in your favor. The God who created you did not want you to suffer in this world. So surrender and trust the divine powers of nature. Be clear with your intentions. Believe with all your energy. Energy is in your thoughts, and the path naturally unfolds when you trust the divine powers of nature. And now I would like to take a few questions from you for if you have with regard to my presentation. That is part of my speech, which I would like to have a few minutes. So may I have some questions? Any queries that you would like to have asked me from my presentation or any idea that I've expressed here? Yes? Anybody who would like to ask me?
Yes, Madam Speaker, can you raise or lower down your hand? And for those who have a question, maybe you could raise your hand or type down in the chat and she can answer, she can answer your question.
Yes. Do we have someone raising hands?
Your hand is raised. Could you lower it first? My apologies.
My hand, oh, okay. Who raised my hand? I didn't raise my hand, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yes, please. Anybody who would like to ask? I have some time and this time is allotted only for questions. I completed my speech to take up questions because I wanted interaction. What single moment in your life that make your life become your turning point? You will not know when your turning point is happening. You will not realize that this is my turning point. Life choreographs in a way that you might have decided that I go from A to B, B to C, C to D, and D to E. And you might have thought this DE might be your turning point. But life at times puts you directly from A to C. And then it moves back to D, comes to B again. And then it takes to E. But then, according to me, according to your life, when you look back, you will feel that E had not been your turning point, D was your turning point, or B was your turning point. So turning points cannot be understood when it happens. Only when you look back at the choreography of life, when you stand at one point and turn back and see, you will know that that has been your turning point. Hope I've answered your question. Elias, hope I've answered your question. Any other questions? I see a lot of younger generation. Yeah. How do we realize the signs? Is there any practice to sharpen? Wow, beautiful question, Elias. See, mindfulness again, being in the present. So how do you practice mindfulness? Let me give you some tips. First thing is affectionate breathing. Have you heard of affectionate breathing? You heard of so many breathing. I'm sure that of late we have been hearing of a lot of yoga and breathing and all. But here, what I mean by affectionate breathing is just to close your eyes, feel, just have focus on your breathing alone. Don't breathe in for 5 and out 8, nothing like that. Just hold on. But then be there with your breath. And affectionate breathing is one. And the second thing is touch. The touch. Are you, when somebody touches you, are you there with the touch? When you do something, meaning when your hands are at something, are you there? Being present in the present. When I'm talking here, I hear my granddaughter has just come in home. So I'm not focusing here 100%. Can we be here 100%? So that focus helps you. So mindfulness is a beautiful practice which can help you to know the signs. How do you remain positive when the chips are down? Beautiful again. The only thing is, if instead of asking the question why, when things are down, when pandemic happened, I was a consultant for schools, 3 schools. You know, when this lockdown was announced, within 15 minutes, I received 3 mails from all the 3 schools severing my contract with them. What do you do? So I was crying. It's not that I was not crying. I was crying. I was literally, my pillows were completely wet. But then I was asking my God, what are you trying to tell me? You know, I'm a dunce. This is what I do. So I'm just telling you my experience. I'm a dunce. I can understand what you're trying to tell me. Please make it more clear. You know what are the commitments I have. So how do I handle it? So these are my ways of practicing instead of feeling sullen. Pause, affectionate breathing, talk to your God. This is what I do. Do you believe in multiverse? What if what we attract is not meant for us in our universe, but it's for ourselves in other universe? I don't get your question at all. I don't believe in multiverse, first of all. I just believe in this. And it's not for meant in our universe. I think this is beyond mine, my understanding or my level of philosophy, Elias. Probably, I'm sorry, I'm not able to answer your question here. Yeah. So any other questions? So decide on what you want. Go. Yeah, I have a hand up. Yes, please.
Okay, thank you, Tita Pongal. My name is Rifka. I agree with the quotes from the alchemist. You state from your presentation that when we want to achieve something, all the universe conspires in helping you to achieve it. So my question is, when we find difficulties or obstacles in achieving our goal, that sometimes make us question that will we make it or not? So was it a sign that the universe did not support our goal, or should we change our goal?
My red card is on.
To
Excuse me, my red card is on. So my time is up. I'm really sorry. I will take this question at the end. Thank you so much. Trust, believe, and keep going. I will definitely answer your question. Okay. Over to you, TMOD. I'm really sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I didn't want to overshoot time. I will answer your question. I didn't listen to your question properly because the red card was on. I will answer your question. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much for second speaker. What a great inspire us. And I like the word that you said, that action has magic, and we need to visualize everything to make it happen. Thank you for sharing us. It's like us in the coaching time, you know. It's like you do coaching one by one to us, and you open for question and answer question. And thank you so much. And all of you guys, what you need to do, clap your hand one, and then please timer. Okay, timer. Okay, and then I give you a time for 1 minute for typing. Give the positive feedback for our second speaker. Thank you. 1 minute start now. Thank you so much for 1 minute silent of positive, and we can move to our second agenda for today. It's a table topic, and we don't want to take too long. I want to give the screen on VTM Su. VTM Su, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you very much, our Toastmaster of the meeting. So good evening, all of my fellow Toastmasters and our guests. Welcome to the table topic section that you all have been waiting for. So this is Sue, and for today, I'll be taking the role of table topic master. So for the information of our guests, let me explain the table topic section first. So table topic section is where we practice impromptu talk, and then it's intended to help all of our members and also, of course, our guests to develop the ability to organize their thoughts quickly and respond to an impromptu talk or a question. So in this section, we are given 1 to 2 minutes. So at 1 minute, our timer will show you the green background. And at 1.5 minutes, you will see the yellow background. And at 2 minutes, you will see the red background. And here, please be aware that if you exceed 2 minutes and 30 seconds, you will not be eligible to be voted. So please speak at most 2.5 minutes. All right, everyone. So for today, our theme is about if there is a way, if there is a will, there is a way. And also we have the word of the day, which is drive. And our grammarian has already explained it in the chat box. So please kindly check it out. And I highly encourage you to use that word of the day when you are responding my table topic. Okay, so now allow me to share the screen to show you all the topic. Okay. All right, everyone. Now, tonight, we are having a virtual treat. So as now is the dinner time here in my country, I prepare some food for you all as well. So what you have to do is you just have to pick up one food and then the question will be popped up, okay? So if you would like to participate in my section, I recommend that you raise your hand by using the reaction section. So who's gonna be the very first volunteer for this section? Okay, our Toastmaster Elias has already raised his hand. So can you choose one food that you are craving for right now?
I have done my dinner, so I'm craving for a cake, chocolate cake.
All right, a chocolate cake. Let's see the topic for you. Your topic is like worry less and smile more. Worry less and smile more. Over to you, our Toastmaster Elias.
Before I start, am I audible and visible? Give me reaction.
Yes, you are.
Okay, I'll start. Worry less, smile more. Ladies and gentlemen, have you ever worried about your future? Do you have the time to think the future? Well, I'm a very big in overthinking. I'm an overthinker. I always think so many things in 5 years from now, 3 years from now, 1 year from now, 6 months from now, 1 month from now, 15 days from now, and tomorrow. But I never live in the present. I always thinking, what will happen if I do this? What will happen if I do that? Well, let's forget it. Smile more, like Joker will always do. Joker is there to become the villain of the character, Batman. So, ladies and gentlemen, which one that you most favorite? Did you drive to be the Batman, or did you drive to become the Joker? Mr. Batman himself has a lot of worriness. He had a bad trauma. Mr. Joker, of course, he had the same problem, same issues, but more insane. And what is the difference between these two characters? Batman with the plain face and Joker with a smile face, the villainous smile. But which one that you prefer most? The Batman, the Joker. In every word, we have the character. We are the main character or the villain. Ladies and gentlemen, which one is you? Are you the main character in your story? Or are you the antagonist of your own life? What drives you? Back to you, TTM.
Thank you very much, our Toastmaster EDS, for your enlightening speech. Yeah, sometimes we worry too much about the future, and we are like, we forgot to smile more. So yeah, everyone, worry less and smile more. And let's move on to our second speaker. Okay, so for the second speaker, all right, our visiting Toastmaster, Major Narayanan. I'm so sorry if I mispronounce your name. So can I invite you to choose one food that you're craving for?
The second last one.
Second last one mean
Yeah,
okay,
cake.
so donut,
Yeah,
right?
the chocolate. Yeah,
all
correct.
right. Yes, here is that there is always a way. The topic for you is that there is always a way. So over to you.
If it is important to you, you'll find a way. If it is not, you'll always find an excuse. Wherever you have a will, wherever you take accountability or ownership or responsibility, you'll find the way staring at you. If you find some excuses, you'll find a lot of obstacles staring at you. What is that you want in life? You want happiness, or you want to meet only obstacles down the lane? Happiness is found on the way, provided you're able to be going. The moment you start being, start moving, you'll always find momentum taking place. The moment you get stuck, either you can find a way or you can create a way. It is said that I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. The path to success is always paved with a lot of problems, but he is the one who will always reach his destination, one who always keeps his mind open and is willing to take risks. The more a person takes risks, the better and the faster he'll be able to reach the destination. And wherever you find the going tough, it is said only the tough get going, because winners are never quitters and quitters are never winners. It is not said that you'll find a favorable wind or favorable situation. It's always how you're able to take things into your control. It is always the meaning that you give to obstacles that determines whether you will be on the course to your destination. After all, man can never see new oceans unless he is able to leave sight of his shore. Take risks, take calculated risks, be at it and beat nature, and you'll end up creating a history for yourself. Thank you. And over to the table topic, Master Siu.
Thank you very much, our visiting Toastmaster, Major. Yeah, I really agree with you. You can find a way or you can create a way. So what a thought-provoking one. Thank you very much for your response. And let's move on to our pet speaker, our guest, Priya. Is it correct? Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Okay, so yeah,
It's a
all
Priya.
right. Oh, Priya. Okay.
Yes.
I'm so sorry for my mispronounce. Okay, so Priya, it's your time to choose one food.
Okay, I'm going for a pizza.
A pizza.
Yes.
Okay, nice choice. And the topic for you is everything is possible. Everything is possible.
Okay.
Our guest, Priya.
Okay. Everything is possible. Yes. Just like the theme of our meeting today. The drive. When there is a will, there is a way. Yes. When you have a belief in yourself, it's gonna put in your subconscious mind. Yes. And when you have a drive, when you have a desire, and it's drive you, your mentality. You know, your mentality. I have an analogy animal analogical. Why is the lion is the king of the jungle? If it's the biggest, no, it must be an elephant. When it and if it's the fastest, it must be a cheetah. But no, lion is the king of the jungle because they have a mentality that, and the mentality gives you a power, gives you a power to focus on your goals. And another analogical, why is the fish when we eat so good? Because we focus on the flesh of the fish, not the bird or the fish bone. Yes, it's like you focus on your goals, and you know, you forget the obstacles, the difficulties. It drives you to the goals. And when you have that belief, the power of the nature, the universe will conspire you to the goals. And the finish, yes, just like my theme class, everything is possible. Thank you. Shu.
Thank you very much, our guest Priya. That was a very great attempt. Yeah, we have to believe it first to achieve something. So believe it to achieve it. All right, thank you very much. And I can give you one more slot. So is there any guest who would like to try? If not, I would like to challenge our guest, Nita. Do you want to try it? Our guest, Nita? Is that Nita or Nita? Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, do you want to try it?
Yes, please.
Yeah, thank you very much. Okay, I will show you the screen to choose one. Okay, so may I know your choice?
I would like to choose ice cream.
Ice cream. What a nice one. Let's see. I am strong and wise. I am strong and wise. Our guest, Nita. Over to you.
Okay, thank you, Toastmasters. So I'm strong and wise. There are moments in my life that I feel overwhelmed by life, by people, by circumstance. But it makes me think that I'm gonna fail, or I'm not good enough, and feeling bad and sad. And sometimes I ask to myself, what's wrong with me? Why did it happen to me? But I think it's called life. You have to deal with it. If there is any fear in your spirit right now, it's not for you. It's not for you, but it's for your enemy. So I think I have to be strong enough to pass everything that I have to get, and I will not give up on my dream. I will not quit, and I will not give up on something that I believe. So I have to be strong and wise for everything that happened to me. That's all. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much for your terrific response, our guest, Nita. Yeah, we have to be strong to face with everything in life, right? All right, so thank you very much. Thank you so much to all of our speakers, table topic speaker for today. Now we're a bit running out of the time, so yeah, I have to stop my table topic section here. So for today, here, one takeaway message from my table topic section is like, in life, just worry less and smile more. Okay, there is always a way to do that. And then You just have to believe in yourself that you are strong and wise. If you believe so, everything is possible. So with that, back to you, our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, TTM Su. That's a great topic that we can get today. So without taking too long, remember guys, we have a voting. You need to vote into a table topic speaker. Which one do you think the best or the fame for tonight? And also you need to vote the prepared speaker. And not to take too long, I will give back to the DTM Johan as our GE today. The screen is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Toastmasters. First of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for our table topic master all the way from Myanmar. A wonderful job. So tonight we have a variety of different flavor from all around the world. A little Malaysia, a little India, a little Myanmar. So thank you very much, everyone, and wonderful job, table topic masters. I like to do 2 housekeeping things just in case I forget, because I know in Indonesia, people, their system, they go cabut or they leave before the meeting ends. So I like to do a quick group photo before we end, we go to our third sessions. Would you mind to turn on your camera, fix your hair, put on your makeup, and put on your biggest smile and a wonderful, would you like to, who's gonna try to take the photo? Is it Chai?
I will do, Johan. I will do. Okay, so how is the pose? Drive? Will? Any idea? Okay, drive. Like that's also Azan then? Driving a car. Okay, agreeable. All right, on my mark. Okay, driving now. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Another shot then. A different pose perhaps, Toastmaster Eddie? Oh, okay. Now he's riding a motorbike. All right, agreeable. Brum, 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 brum. 3, 2, 1. Fantastic. Done, Johan. Thank you.
Wonderful. Excellent. So thank you, everyone. Now we will go to the evaluation session. First, with the evaluation session, we will always start with the individual evaluator who will evaluate the wonderful speakers or prepared speakers that we have. Now, the 2 evaluators are past Division B directors. They're going to challenge themselves. So we've got a number 1. That means he was the first Division B director who will evaluate the first speaker. And of course, she just got back from UK. I keep challenging her to do weird things, but it's a prepared speech and she's a distinguished Toastmaster. So fellow Toastmaster, please welcome your evaluator number 1, distinguished Toastmaster Cahyani Ambasari.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Johan. So allow me to acknowledge who is the timer, Toastmaster Ayash. Right. Fellow Toastmasters, a picture speaks 1,000 words. So earlier I was curious about whom Toastmaster Eddie were going to talk about until he displayed the picture of the coaching session which Toastmaster Eddie and Toastmaster Ilham had. To me, the picture described the dynamics and interactions between Toastmaster Eddie and Toastmaster Ilham. So it was like Toastmaster Eddie was giving directions while Toastmaster Ilham was attentively listening. So it was good that Toastmaster Eddie used the photograph. And then secondly, Toastmaster Eddie nicely described the dynamics between Toastmaster Eddie and Toastmaster Ilham, that both of them are educators, that it was easier for Toastmaster Eddie to understand Toastmaster Ilham's goal and ambitions better. And our Toastmaster of the meeting today, Toastmaster Ilham, is Toastmaster Eddie's mentee. And I know that Toastmaster Ilham is basically a person who has a great drive, a huge drive to continuously improve himself. However, I could see that the guidance and the continuous encouragement from Toastmaster Eddie has built Toastmaster Ilham's confidence more. And Toastmaster Ilham has a greater courage to try new activities and experiences, for example, like becoming a Toastmaster of the meeting today. So it's also interesting to know that Toastmaster Eddie admitted that while he was providing support for Toastmaster Ilham through coaching and mentoring, at the same time, Toastmaster Eddie also has learned that maybe occasionally, when it comes to coaching, to some extent, he might need to adjust to change it to mentoring. Means that Toastmaster Eddie needs to be flexible. And from his speech, I hardly to find some aspects that he might need to improve. However, if I might suggest, I think it would be more lively if Toastmaster Eddie in this speech or in the next speeches, he would be able to provide an example of lively interaction between Toastmaster Eddie and the mentee, Toastmaster Ilham, maybe the awkward situations that they had, or maybe the disagreements that they had, and also the solutions, how he adjusted and how he solved that. So that is going to provide us with a better description about the dynamics between the two. All in all, that was a really good speech that Toastmaster Eddie provided us with a clear picture that it grabbed our attention and it described the whole situation better. And secondly, he provided the dynamics. And thirdly, he also mentioned what he has learned. And one thing that he would be able to improve is that to provide a clearer and lively description about the situation between the two. Over to you, GE.
Thank you very much. Wonderful job. Next is the successor of the Division B director after Cahyani. I always like to challenge these two people, but her task is a bit harder. She's gonna actually give a really, really long speech because she's gonna, she's challenging herself. She always challenges herself. Now, I'd like to ask, are you okay? Are you ready? Our evaluator number 2? Oh, sorry. She got
Yes, I am. Can you hear me, DTM Johan?
Johan? Yes, I can hear you. Very, very technical, Mr. Robotic kind of. But okay, fellow Toastmasters, our second evaluator who will be evaluating our wonderful speaker all the way from Chennai, visiting Toastmaster Pongal, is none other than distinguished Toastmaster Atma Dewita. Please give her.
Okay. Thank you very much, GE, and thank you very much, Toastmaster Pongal Punita. So I didn't expect that this long speech will be a very long and inspiring speech from you. So you come a long way to this meeting in Indonesia, in Jakarta from Chennai. Not only that you're bringing us stories that we can enjoy, but also so many insights that we got from your personal life that I think you can wrap up very beautifully, and also you can deliver it to the audience using so many devices in your speech that make it enjoyable to us. So first of all, let me point it out some elements of your speech that I found very interesting, and also that I think you nailed it very well. First of all, I found that you are an excellent storyteller. So you not only bring your personal stories within your speech, but you deliver your impact that you maintain closely to the monitor and also to the camera, vocal variety that really makes your personal experience and also the stories very enjoyable. And also what I really like from this vocal variety is you know what are the things to emphasize during your speech. So I think even though it's a very long story and also you speak within like 18 until 22 minutes, I think most of the audience will agree that the speech are enjoyable to us. And I really like that you try to incorporate question and answer sessions in this speech, and you give the audience, you encourage the audience to ask. And I really like the way that you handle the question and answer session. You can answer every question, even though it is related or not related with your speech, but you answer it very well, but not only well, but it's also very humble. I really like the speaker who can admit whether they really understand or not the question, or they don't know the answer to the question or not. So I think overall the speech was very enjoyable, and you're an excellent storyteller. Some tips that I figure out that will make the speech much more enjoyable in the future is you can improve the use of presentation within the speech by using more images that are related. I saw that you try to put personal pictures that support this story, but I think if you can use other images that are more related, for example, when you describe your house, probably if it's not your house, you can use a very picture that can, support this description and to make it, to make the audience not only enjoy your speech, but also enjoy the visual. If it's more related with your speech, I think your speech will not only be enjoyable, but also much more captivating and also will be remembered by the audience. So overall, it's a very precious opportunity to be able to evaluate you and looking forward to hear more from you. Back to GE.
Thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Atma. See, we got all the flavors, yeah? We also have robotic. But we heard you, you said it clearly and you did it wonderfully, Atma. Thank you very much. So the timer will post down the times report, and of course, we're gonna have the ballot counter put out another poll. So you could choose out of the table topic, the prepared speakers and the individual evaluators down at the bottom. It's gonna be coming up, or keep scrolling up. You'll find it, and please vote who you think is the best. And of course, you could vote for yourself. But if you're gonna vote yourself many times, it's gonna be a bit hard. Anyhow, I digress. I will go to start with my role takers, my leaders. Please welcome back our grammarian for tonight, visiting Toastmaster Azhar Othman.
Thank you very much, General Director. I'll try to share screen. If I cannot, then I will ask my dear friend Lai to help me. Just give me a minute. Okay, I can. Just hold on for a while. Can you see my screen? Anyone?
Visible, visible.
Okay, thank you. So this is my report for my grammarian report for tonight. Let's go to some of the improper uses of the language first. This is what I heard. The one speaker says, join the Toastmasters, then he's talk about the awareness, the coaching. In fact, when you talk about something general, you can skip the. Don't use the, just drop it. When you say join Toastmasters would be better than the Toastmasters and so on. Another speaker said, all religions bless us. Obviously, this is a plural, so it shouldn't have ES or S after it. So all religions bless. Did you drive by Batman? I guess the better way of saying it, are you driven by him? Are you driven by Batman? The Joker with a smile face would be better if you say the Joker with a smiling face. There's some pronunciation that I think some of us might find difficult. The first one, actually, if you can just unmute, how do you say the first one? Can I hear some words, some voices?
Protégé.
Again?
Protégé.
Okay, I think that's the correct. This is a French word. The way to pronounce it is protégé. It's not protégé, it's not protégé, it's protégé. So it's a bit difficult. This is French. Anyway, we use it a lot when we do our mentoring project. Another person I heard mentioning the second word as desire. So the right way to pronounce it is desire. Okay, so there's some learning points for all of us. Next one is outstanding words, phrases, and sayings and quote. There's so many. I couldn't take note everything, but these are some of them. The Toastmaster of the meeting said, where there is a will, there is a way. Wonderful. Toastmaster AD said, coaching is a language of learning and change. We have the same wavelength. That's an interesting word to be used. Toastmaster Pongal has tons of beautiful words. These are just some of them. I love all of her words. Your desires are the little love letters from your soul. If you have desire, you also have the gifts and means to manifest it. When you dream big, you have to believe it. Surrender to your faith. Listen to your inner voice. Trust the process. Put the limiting belief aside. And she said one more thing, detachedly attached. I'm going to find out exactly what that means because I'm not too sure. Toastmaster Major Narayanan said, you can find a way or create a way. When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. Quitters never win, winners never quit. Another table topic speaker said, mentality gives you power. That's it. Thank you very much. And back to you, General Evaluator.
Wonderful job. Well done, Toastmaster Azhar. Next will be our and word of the counter. Are we ready, sir?
Yes, I am.
Hello, Toastmasters. Please welcome back. Visit Toastmaster Lai.
Thank you, General Evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Johan. I will start with the WOD usage first. It was used by two Toastmasters. It was used by Toastmaster Elias and our guest Priya. For my R counter report, here is it. For Toastmaster Ilham, he has 1 2 R. Toastmaster AD has 3 R, 1 soul. Distinguished Toastmaster Atma, 2 R, 1 Toastmaster Bongo, 1 R. Priya, 2 R, 1 Nita, 4 R. Distinguished Toastmaster Chayani has 2 soul, 2 and 1 R. That's my report as R counter. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Lai. Wonderful job. So it's my turn to give the evaluation. I really don't want to take too much of your time because we are running out of time. And if one thing I've learned in Toastmasters, time is so limited, especially when you're trying to do a speech. You rush the whole thing. When you do introduction, you rush the whole thing. It will destroy the whole thing. But I just want to commend a few things. First of all, let's give a big round of applause for our Toastmaster meeting for his very first time and a wonderful job. Toastmaster Ilham, well done job, sir. It's the first time, always a challenge. You could expand later on and experiment more things, but you have the talent, you have the tools, so thank you very much. All the wonderful speakers are all prepared and very well done. This is the first time we had a 28 minutes, is it 28 minutes? A very long speech. So it's a welcome speech that we're so thankful that you come here. And of course, our Toastmaster Eddie also a wonderful job, a speech to give us, see, I'm speeding up. I'm like slurring things. I'm trying to rush it and I sometimes doesn't make sense, but I hope you do understand what I'm trying to say. It's all from the heart and all the wonderful people here. Next will be our table topic master. Thank you very much for being our table topic master again one more time. A brilliant job. You gave a little sample of what you've done, and you're very, you're very descriptive. And I know I kind of rush you because we're trying short time, but we like to ask you to come back again, maybe do more speech, do more things with us, because this is, I don't know if it's the first time or the second time, but thank you very much, Toastmaster Sue. Next is all the individual evaluators. I'm so thankful the individual evaluators. Is there any comment? Any comment? No, there's no comment. Thank you very much. A wonderful job, technical. It's always one of those things because evaluation is just, it's not even suggestion. It's just point of views, perspective, or things what they think. And most of us, we would do it, most of the individual evaluations, and it's just, finishing touch up at the comments at the end, which you did wonderfully done. I don't want to go too much technical because we can talk about this after on. And thank you very much, Agromarin. Very technical, yeah? He has all the slide. Wow, Mr. Chairman. I did not know you were already. I cannot even type and write at the same time. I'm trying to do 5 things at the same time. And of course, our wonderful and word of day counter. The only comment I could really suggest is maybe is this is one of those things is I heard the word from our wonderful speaker, mindfulness. I think the other mindfulness is putting your state of mind at the at the space and time, just being there and presence. So I do forget sometimes, and sometimes I like to invite people to just remember to be in the spot. I know this whole virtual thing, it's very hard, but sometimes that's why I have all this equipment and tools, trying to be immersed in this meetings. And of course, being with people sometimes is hard, especially after finishing the whole pandemic of the world. But I do hope maybe next times, you just remember yourself, even though it's just a virtual meeting, be present and turn on your camera, and of course, enjoy the meeting and continuously being a wonderful individual. That is my evaluations. I like to return the control back to our Toastmaster meeting, Toastmaster Ilham.
Thank you so much, Johan. Now we're gonna listen from our bullet content. TM Adela, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you so much. So I will announce you guys for who is the best speaker one, the best prepared speaker today. Thank you so much for your awesome speech. And the second one, the best table topic speaker, all you can see at the link. It is VTM Ilyas. Thank you so much for your awesome speech too. And the last but not least, the best evaluator is DTM Cahyani. Thank you so much for your speech. That's all from me. Back to GE.
Thank you so much for tonight. Such a wonderful. I'm gonna back to our club chair, TM Ayasi. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting, Toastmaster Ilham. You did very well job, and for all role taker, you did very well job. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's very happy today because I see many faces, many guests here.
Special photo Vishnu.
So I would like to say thank you very much.
Garlic idli, mushroom idli, tomato idli.
Thank you very much for coming in this club. So I hope we can see you again next week on Monday at 4 p.m. GMT plus 7 because we will change the time schedule for next week at 4 p.m. GMT plus 7. Please come and invite more people and have fun together. That's all from me. And before I close the meeting, I clap 3 times. Thank you so much, everyone. See you next week.
You can stay on.